Ever find yourself setting a goal and you feel like you're creating momentum towards that goal, and all of a sudden you find yourself going the complete opposite direction? Sounds like self-sabotage, right? This is something that I used to experience all the time. I pushed myself to certain levels to success, and right before I was going to get to that place, I do something really destructive. It didn't even make sense to me, but then it would eliminate almost all of the momentum that I created and push me even further from my goal. It wasn't until I started to really identify what was causing me to self-sabotage and what I could do to overcome them that has allowed me to be able to go after my goals more effectively and more often. I'm Thomas Edwards, creator and author of The One-Up Effect, helping top performers with families have fun becoming their best self through purpose, play, passion, and performance. In this video today, I'm going to talk to you about what self-sabotage really is, what it looks like, and what you can do to overcome it. Now, in my personal opinion, I believe self-sabotage comes from our ego. And our ego does not like change. It doesn't like death. And so it'll do whatever it can possible to prevent itself from dying or experiencing change. And so if you're looking to make a massive change in your life, whether it's in your physical, mental, spiritual wellness, in your career, with your social life, your romantic life, your ego immediately is going to turn on its defense mechanism and try to hold you back. In fact, it might even push you to do something rather silly and destructive that can completely shut down any opportunity for you to experience that change. This is what we know as self-sabotage, and it happens not as overtly as we think. In fact, the self-sabotage that I believe we mostly experience is subtle, and it doesn't really show up on the radar unless we really pay attention to how we self-sabotage ourselves. But here's the reason why. Our ego wants to feel safe. When we don't feel safe, we get nervous, we stress out, and we act out, meaning we'll try to do something to prevent us from not feeling safe. This has always been the case from when we were little kids. And it just looks more ridiculous when we are adults. We don't seem to understand why we do this, but this is the reason why. We want to be safe. But we also know, I believe our soul knows, that in order to create change in our lives, we need to step out from that safe place and go into uncharted waters. Now, it doesn't mean that these uncharted waters are unsafe, but our ego doesn't know that. It just knows that where it is right now is safe, and anything outside of that is not. So here are some signs that might be letting you know that you're setting yourself up for self-sabotage. The first one is you're not setting any boundaries. You're allowing things, whether it's external or internal, to come in the play of preventing you from getting to your goals. It's one thing to set a goal, but to have structure and boundaries around the path, it'll give you a plan for when these opportunities can come up. For example, if you're looking to go to the gym more or exercise more, oftentimes we can't just get up and be motivated to go put on our clothes and our sneakers and head to the gym. And so some people that I found, and even some of my clients have found, that when they put their exercise clothes at the side of their bed to the point where when they wake up, they almost trip over them, or if they put their gym bag in front of the door before they walk out, it disrupts the pattern and it disrupts the ego from trying to self-sabotage or prevent you from doing it. If there's no plan or structure around it, then you're just going to fall into your same pattern. The second sign is that you procrastinate all the time. You'll say, I'll do this tomorrow, I'll start tomorrow. Man, I went 7 days, but then I messed up. Maybe I'll wait until next month, or I'll wait until the new year to set a resolution. There's always a reason or an excuse that you'll create to not allow yourself to do things today. And that's a clear sign of self-sabotage. And the third sign is you're always expecting the worst out of yourself and of the outcome, meaning you're very critical of yourself. And so if it's not perfect, it gives you another excuse to quit. If you're trying to do something for the first time, you set expectations that you're going to be terrible at it. And let's say you are, which is typical for people who are trying to do something new for the first time, you validate that and then you use that as leverage to push you out and away from your desired goal. What I found to be the most effective way to overcome self-sabotage is to dial in on the stories that's causing this behavior. When you find out the reason, the story that's going on, you then are able to ask yourself, is this story true? Where is the evidence where this is true? In what reality could this story be false? And if I want this story to be false, what do I really want? Is what I'm doing right now, whether it's the self-sabotaging behavior or a proactive behavior, in alignment with what it is I'm going after? Is there a story that I can put in its place that can help me move closer to my goals and prevent myself from self-sabotage? You know, oftentimes we find ourselves in negative self-talk, especially when we're coming across certain adversities or challenges, but replacing those stories with more positive, more affirming self-talk can help you overcome self-sabotage and move you closer towards your goals. So this is what I think. Comment below, let me know what you think. What is your experience of self-sabotage? What are some things that you particularly do that gets in the way of you getting to your goals? And can you identify with some of these symptoms of self-sabotage? And what do you do to try to overcome it? Comment below. Please like, subscribe, hit that bell, get notified when we put out videos, which happen almost every single day. And if you found this video interesting or inspiring, please share this with someone who might find this interesting or inspiring too. I'd love to hear what they have to say and get them in on the conversation. And if you're looking for the exact process and science behind reducing stress, eliminating burnout, and enjoying the process of creating more success in your health, wealth, self, marriage, family, business, career, and not feel the need to sacrifice personal happiness or professional ambition, you can go to thomasedwardsjr.com. Once again, this is Thomas Edwards reminding you to make life a game that you can win and have fun playing. Until next time, I'll see you around.